Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for checking it out. In this video, it's going to be part 2 from a previous video. I'm going to talk about how I grew my hair back after I cut it all off in 2018. I talked about in my last video why I cut it off, so in this video I want to talk about how I grew it back and even why I grew it back. So first thing, on this channel I talk about what I'm learning to grow and know how to live well in Christ. So if you want to grow and know with me and even follow my music on my channel and check my music out, please subscribe to this channel and hit that reminder bell so you don't miss a video from me. Okay, so yes, I grew it back and I realized keeping the upkeep of cutting my hair all the time to keep it short was just too much for me. I'm one to avoid the salon if I can, including trying to figure out how to cut my own hair. What a mess. But I just didn't feel like keeping that up. But also I realized that cutting my hair off wasn't so that I can keep a short style, though I considered it. It was to realize that my identity was not in my hair and my confidence didn't have to be either. So I was like, okay, I'm ready to grow it back, and I did. Though I'm still working on getting it to the length it was, and even beyond the length it was before I cut it off. But that was my why. Okay, now about the how. Let me just tell you right now. It's been over 4 years. I cut it off end of 2018, and now it's 2023. So it's been over 4 years since I cut it. And I will admit that it didn't have to take as long as it did to grow it back. Because my first year, I was a hot mess, was not trying to take care of it, and I wasn't trying to grow it because I was still deciding if I wanted to grow it or not. And even when I made the decision, I was too lazy to try, or I didn't realize that actually taking care of your hair actually helps it grow. I thought it would just grow, because my whole life I had long hair, but I realized it was because my mom was taking care of it throughout my childhood. So I was like, oh, I probably should take care of this thing. So that first year, I'll show a photo of what it was when I first cut it off, and then a photo of the end of the year and how little growth happened. I would do things like I would just take products and just run it through my hair real quick. I wouldn't necessarily deep conditioning. I think I did wear a satin cap, but I would just not really do what I knew you were supposed to do. I was lazy about it. But then I thought about, I remember learning about Esther and seeing how she took care of herself to prepare for her marriage, and at the time that's what I was trying to prepare for, my marriage. So after about a year or so, I was like, I need to actually do better. I'm sure it was a conviction of the Lord that I needed to actually take care of what He's gifted me, which is my hair. So a shift came, and I'll show pictures throughout as I'm talking so you can kind of see the progression. I started deep conditioning. Now, I want to clarify and say that that's not to say that I deep condition all the time, every week. I know that I should, but I also know the time it takes to do that. So I'm still working on bettering my hair care, okay? But I did start deep conditioning at least more than, a minute or two. I would actually put something on my, I typically put something on my head to make the humidity and the heat in from the hat or something like that, warm it up. Put a shower cap on and a hat when I'm deep conditioning instead of using a blow dryer because I don't have that. One of those things you put over your head. Or I would even just in the shower, I would put a shower cap on while I was bathing and doing stuff, so that at least the conditioner was in there longer than it was before. So that was a big thing I started actually trying to do, and wasn't just a quick rinse out. I thought with short hair you don't have to do much because it's short, but it almost is harder to take care of short hair for me because I didn't know why my curls weren't curling. 2, I started actually going back to my LCO method. So, putting leave-in conditioner in and then cream and then oil. I prefer that versus the lock method. It seems to work better for me. And I also was starting to learn my hair. So I cut off all the damaged parts since I cut it all off. And my hair texture was different than I was used to, so it didn't curl as easily. It was easier. It got frizzy more easily, and it took different products, I think, to take care of it than before. So I had to recognize that was part of that step as well. 3, I would say a key thing that I learned was putting my hair into sections. So instead of just putting cream all over my hair all at once, I would section it out and actually take a section, like if I did it here, I would take a section and put cream in it, right? Or whatever I was doing, and then take another section. And even now, unless I'm out of time and I'm being lazy, like I did the same thing with my blow dry. I didn't take it in sections like I was supposed to. But even now, I find that that's so much better than when I just used to put it all over, because there would be frizzy parts and not all the parts had moisture on it. It was just out there in the cold, right? So sectioning my hair was definitely a big thing. And then I would say, I guess 4 would be protective styles. I would do things like, I really got into twists, especially when my hair got long enough for it and I actually learned how to do it. So I really got into twists and braids, and that helped, protect it for a while, and where it wouldn't be breaking off as easily and things like that. So I really got into that as well as soon as I could. But the main thing when it was super short, it was mainly just the LCO method and the deep conditioning, because I couldn't really do much beyond that, and actually sectioning it out. But I think honestly, it was those main 4 things. I think the last thing would be I started actively trying to put oil on my ends like normal. So I guess that's part of the LCO method as well. I don't think I was really doing that. Like I said, I think I just got a leave-in conditioner or random cream and just psh, psh, psh. So when I actually did the LCO method, I got more oils, and I got different oils that could help my hair. Some of them I don't necessarily recommend anymore, but some of the ones I still do is like castor oil and olive oil are big ones for me. Coconut oil is not really good for my hair, but I know for others it can be. Avocado oil is good. So I did things like that. So that really helped as well. But I think basically taking care of my hair is what grew it. And if I would have taken care of it right away, it probably would have grew a year faster. And putting the time in to take care of it, which I'm still working on personally, but try my best. So yeah, I would say that's how I grew my hair. And yeah, if this helped anyone, please share it. Or if this helped anyone, please comment below and let me know how it's helped you. And if you know anyone that this could help, please share it. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And please feel free to subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.